Hi, it's Warren here at Degenerate TV with Richard and Chris from Shark Island. We've just seen them playing at Bannerman's. So how do you think the gig went tonight?
It went great. It was great. It was it was very well received, and it was really nice. It was really nice. You know, we played last night in London, and it was so hot in the room, and we were worried about how hot it's going to be here, but it was like. Well, it was kind of cold. It was kind of cold.
The last time I played Bannerman's, the AC was not working at all, and I was like pouring sweat. Tonight I was just like, I should have brought my coat. I was fucking freezing. Excuse my language.
That's all right.
Sorry.
You said the F word.
I was just going to go right back to the beginning because you formed the Sharks in 1979, didn't you?
Right.
And how did that?
1179. 11/11/11/79.
Was it?
Yes.
You see,
November 11th. That's why you keep...
see this thing that we have on our wrists.
Yeah, I've got one.
You got one. Okay, so if you noticed,
oh right, yeah, I wondered.
11/11.
Right.
That's
the relevance.
That's the formation day of the.
That was 11/11/79. So that's why you always see this 11, this thing reappearing here and there. So. And it also represents all the guys in the band. You see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, okay.
And they're separated by a
dash.
By a dash or an ocean.
Hence them not being here.
Yeah.
But in the early days, how was the Sharks sound? Because I've never heard the Sharks. Like, was that similar or totally different to?
Well, the Sharks did a lot of top 40. Because that's what was really happening in Los Angeles at the time, was top 40, and we were kind of a top 40 band with our originals, kind of laced in between. But that was a time when we used to do 4 shows a night, 5 nights a week, and that's how we survived. We didn't have day jobs. That's all we did. We played everywhere from from the county fair to a laundromat, right? We played anywhere we could, and
pay the bills and get your food.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I wasn't involved at that point at all.
When did you actually join the fit?
I joined 87, 88. I came out to California, and these guys had a development deal with A&M.
Yeah.
And I met this weird guy called Brian Huttenhauer, who's the guy who's responsible for signing Soundgarden and a bunch of bands. And I went and talked to him, and he said, "Oh, I know a band that's looking for a bass player. I've got to set up a meeting." And we all met, and we got on, and it all went from there.
It was about the time when we went officially pro. When you think about it, if you're doing top 40, you really are pro, because that's what you're doing. But as far as in the music business, pro in the music business, you have a record deal and a manager and bills to pay and a checking account, right?
So obviously back in those days, like your brand of hair metal, glam metal, however you want to call it, rock and roll, it was huge, wasn't it? Compared to now. But
well, it was. Yeah, there was a lot of things kind of coming out of LA at the time. There was kind of a glam thing. There was a kind of heavy metal. We were kind of like in between there. It wasn't. We weren't really pretty enough to be glam. So, and we weren't heavy enough to be heavy metal. So we were kind of floating around in the middle. But we were heavily influenced by our top 40 things, which is why we regularly we put cover songs on our records, and we'd have the chain on so we put we do cover songs because we like them. I like the song, doing our own renditions of things.
Because you finished the set with the chain tonight, didn't you?
Right.
It's a great version,
it's a great version. I mean, and now we're doing on the next record we're doing
the DePici Brothers. The DePici Brothers, Depeche Mode.
All right.
I don't know. See, I don't even know that joke.
No. That's my own joke. That's my own joke. I always used
I
to.
thought I was like,
Brothers.
No, I don't.
Depeche Mode. They're a fucking awesome band.
So we're doing a rendition of Policy of Truth,
right?
And that's going to be on the record. So
that's a great song.
Manson covered, wasn't it? Manson. Wasn't it Depeche Mode that Manson covered? Jamie, you're the expert on that.
Don't say he covered that one. Don't say it.
No?
Did he?
No.
No, not that song. No,
Not,
okay,
but no, not
okay.
Policy of Truth.
So, no, it wasn't that song.
Alright.
I've probably got that all wrong. So you got a new record
Yeah,
that you're working on at the moment then?
Yeah, that's right. We,
I have very little to do with it.
yeah, well, but he does though, because he does. I'm a big believer that there aren't any coincidences for anything.
Oh, synchronicity.
And I think Chris came on and we were waiting to do. We had one song missing because we're going to be doing 11 songs on the record. So all of a sudden Chris came. So Chris is doing the 11th song. So we're working on that right now. And it came in and it was enough of a departure from the rest of it because it was meant to be. So it worked out really good. So yeah, he has a lot to do with it.
And now for a very quick promotional break. And now, back to Warren.
Did you record all that in LA then, or where? Or?
We recorded the basic tracks in Croatia,
Right.
where the one of our guitar players and our drummer lives, and I frequent. What are you gonna say?
You have a whole Croatian background, man.
Yeah, I have a Croatian background. I have my mother is Croatian, right? So I come to Croatia all the time, and so anyway, I have a lot of great connections there, and
Did you follow the soccer or not, the football?
no, I don't.
They did really well. Didn't they?
I know that kind of
must have
put
affected the country.
that kind of put Croatia on the map
It
because
did,
it was
yeah.
kind of a secret place for me. So
There's a lot of
I have
tourists.
mixed feelings about
Yeah,
that.
it's not so secret anymore.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, I've never been.
It's
I know a lot.
absolutely
It's
stunning.
like a tourist, it's totally taken off in the last 10 years.
Oh,
It's a place to go on holiday.
it's a terrific place,
Yeah.
but it's terrific. I mean, you think about it, and I don't know why it's not even. I mean, it's like most of the country is on the Adriatic. It's just like,
Why
my
would
God,
you not think
can't-
of going there?
You can't
Yeah.
believe this place. It's insane. So anyway, so we did the basic tracks in Croatia, and then we're doing the other tracking in LA.
So when have you got a release date or not? Or rough? Is it
Well,
next
we're
year or-
going to be releasing it in a kind of a different fashion. We're trying something new. We're going to be releasing one song at a time,
Yeah.
and then once we finish the whole thing, then we'll have the actual physical thing.
Guess
Because
which date comes up?
11th to the 11th, is it?
Yeah. That might
Good
be
guess.
where to drop number one.
guess.
Yeah.
Good guess. And the funny thing is, I had named the album Bloodline, right? So because I was I found myself. I guess I'm the only one that's left in the bloodline of the band.
Yeah.
It's just me. Everybody else is kind of new, and then Chris again joined, and I said, well, he's part of the bloodline too. So all of a sudden, I wouldn't have guessed for a second that Chris was going to be
Yeah.
ever playing
So
again.
how come it did turn up that you rejoined?
I think because Richard realized that I wasn't pissed off at him.
Yeah.
Because I think with the whole
I thought he was. You never called me back.
no.
You never call me back. I call you and then get an answer.
We're gonna have a domestic
And I
now.
go, no, I'm not mad. You go, no, I'm not mad. And I go, well, it sure does seem like it. Usually when I'm mad at somebody, I don't call them back, And I go, so it appears like you're mad at me.
But when you never get the message, you don't call people back. And to be perfectly honest,
ridiculous.
during that period of time, my life was in a little bit of flux,
Yeah.
to put it mildly. If you left a message for me somewhere, I would be totally gone
Yeah.
and moved on to somewhere else.
So where do you live now then?
I actually live in Bedford,
Yeah.
in the UK,
Okay.
and
Are you still based in LA then? Is that what? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you go up with flying visits to Croatia.
Yeah, I got a little fixer-upper down on the coast that I've been working on. So I go down there and I fix the toilets and stuff. I got the bathrooms done. And a couple more visits, I'll have the kitchen finished. And I mean, I could stay there, but I wouldn't have anybody over yet. But I think by next year I'll have it done. The bathroom's awesome.
Is it?
Yeah, I put in like a full-on American bathroom.
Hey, just so you know, his buddy who just put me up in Croatia for a week, just gratis, just threw it in there. I went to stay in his little studio apartment. There's a TV. You can sit on the toilet and watch TV. I mean, what?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So you never left the toilet?
No, I didn't.
We needed to pull in some favors because we did that. We came here because we were going to do that show at Hull.
Yeah. It got cancelled out.
And then once it got canceled out, we were wondering if, well, should we just cancel the whole thing, not even go? And I thought, well, I'm going to lose the tickets no matter what. So why don't we just go?
That includes his ticket from LA, my ticket.
Oh,
These were all bought in
Yeah,
advance.
I've heard, you know.
And then back down to Croatia and back, for rehearsals and stuff. So then I started having, okay, we got to cut budget. So I took away his hotel that I had, and I said, listen, you're going to stay with a friend of mine down in Zagreb. You're going to stay in his apartment. He goes, oh, okay. So, so we saved, $200 there.
And you got a bathroom with a TV in.
Yeah, exactly.
Which you probably wouldn't have had.
And totally for free.
Yeah.
So,
Can't complain about anything there. And Marco's a good guy anyway.
he's a really great guy. I mean, he's really good. I don't have many friends, but all my friends are really good.
Yeah, that's the best way, isn't it? Yeah.
Someone once told me I'd rather be alone than in bad company.
Well, that's a very good philosophy for life, isn't it?
Available on our website,
Yeah.
right? And you can go and get that, and hey, we try to send it, as a if it's going to go to the UK, we try to send it as a gift with zero value. So we're trying to avoid any kind of VAT tax, but VAT, because it's just ridiculous
Well,
what
hopefully
they do.
the show will be worldwide. It's online, so everything's worldwide. So
It's fine.
hopefully we'll ship some copies.
Plus we
Looks
have
very interesting.
shirts and a bunch of other fun. You can just go look at it and stuff, and of course it supports the band because a lot of you don't really, music has become just the jingle for the merchandise you're going to sell.
Yeah,
that's-
totally
it's sadly
changed,
the
isn't it? You
truth.
don't get record deals anymore.
It's
No,
sadly
no,
the, it's
it
sadly the
doesn't
truth. It's sadly the
Merchandise and
truth.
ticket sales is the only way you make money now,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And
Bums
pe-
on seats.
People need to kind of understand that, and they don't really understand it. It's not like we're trying to, hey, we want you to buy some more crap, But I mean, really, when you think about it, if you really want to think about it, you got to be a fool to buy a CD these days. You know what I
Well,
mean? You get
exactly, yeah.
anything you have, anything. That's why we're trying to release this
Yeah.
one at a time here because we're trying to at least, maintain some of the value.
Yeah.
But this isn't free to do. I mean,
Well,
look,
exactly, yeah.
this is not. This
I know,
this
yeah.
takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of money to bring quality music to everybody, and we love doing it. Don't get me. I think it's great, but
that was the thing about last night that actually shone through like a diamond. So many people have been used to being served shite on a plate. And quality, suddenly everyone went, oh my God.
I mean, when we take it serious, when we come on and play, we're like serious as a heart attack. I mean, we're like serious as can be, and we want to take every single show as if it's as if it's the first and last. So we appreciate all the support and anything anybody can do, and I'm not anybody to send any money, but you can buy some really cool things. They're cool. It has our logo on it. It's a flask. I even have one. I put a bunch of I put Jägermeister in it, and it's just like it's the baddest. So anyway.
Thank you. Right, we'll call it a day.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks, Chris. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, sir.
Very much.